Hey everybody, MattRuc here. Welcome back to another episode of Pixelmon in Minecraft. Today you see that I am in a frozen biome, and guess what? This does not actually have anything to do with what I want to talk about today. Because today we are going to discuss the new update, Pixelmon 5.0.3. Now this update is bringing in a new Pokemon, a couple of new models, and a lot of tweaks and fixes that will hopefully help out with the issues we were having with the Mega Evolutions. So first things first, the new Pokemon is going to be Mime Jr. So this is just the essentially it's the baby form of Mr. Mime. I think, that's pretty much what it is, I guess. It's a psychic fairy type. It spawns in a lot of common biomes, but the spawn rate is pretty low. I still think it's going to be fairly easy to find. Other than that, it's really nothing special. The drops on it, it's like clay and sugar. The catch rate is really high. The level that it spawns at is 9 to 12. I mean, it's really nothing special. It's certainly not a Pokemon that I'm sure most people will be, thrilled about. But anyways, the other couple of updates for the Pokemon are the Chansey and Blissey models have been updated. So as you can see, the Chansey is a little bit more round and less blocky. So it's got more of the curves that you'd expect a Chansey to have. And I've noticed that the egg looks kind of the egg looks kind of weird. I think maybe the fact that they have a black outline makes it look almost like a tumor, I guess, in the Chansey. Other than that, the Chansey itself looks pretty good, I thought. Let's see, it can drop a lucky egg. I mean, the drop rates are really nothing new, but I just thought it's something interesting, double experience from the lucky egg. And this one, does it? Yeah, okay, so this one doesn't actually spawn in the biomes anywhere. You actually have to evolve it from the Chansey. But as you can see, this one looks really nice to me. The egg itself doesn't look as much of like a tumor. It almost looks like just a color, just a colored pouch or something. So I think this egg looks a little bit better than the Chansey model. Let me know in the comments below what you think about it. Let's see, going back. So the tweaks that we have, the boss Pokemon spawn rate, so the Mega Evolutions that you see flying around, like the Mega Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur, they have changed the way that they have spawned. So, first things first, the number of boss Pokemon that can be spawned at once has been limited, at least I should say. I noticed one time, a few days ago actually, the server reset. I logged back on. I was the first one on the server, and I had 3 Mega Charizards flying over me. And it was just, I was almost overwhelmed because I couldn't actually kill all 3 of them in time before they started despawning. I only got 2 of them, which is still better than, most people. I certainly am not going to complain about that. But it looks like they're actually limiting the number of boss Pokemon that can be spawned at once. So this won't happen. The odds of you finding a handful of Mega Evolutions at one time is probably not going to happen anymore. They've also added new Pokemon cries, and it looks like they've added a ton of them. I thought a lot of these Pokemon already had cries, but maybe they just re-recorded the cries or made it a little bit higher quality or something. But as you can see, it looks like there's got to be, at least 30 or 40 new Pokemon that have new cries. So if you want to go ahead, take a look at the changelog for version 5.0.3 if you want to take a look and see which Pokemon have the new change or the new cries. The boss Pokemon, the Mega Evolutions, they have actually changed the way that they spawn now. So they have they've changed the amount of Megas that can spawn at once, but they've also changed it so they spawn at certain time intervals. Now, this is just a guess, but that to me makes it seem like they're going to spawn more similar to legendary Pokemon now, because it seems like Pokemon or Mega Evolutions, or not Mega Evolutions, sorry, the legendary Pokemon typically have the ability to spawn every 2.5 minutes throughout the Minecraft day, which means that there's approximately 8 time periods throughout the Minecraft day that they have the chance of spawning in. And I'm thinking that this is going to be kind of similar, whereas before, I believe it was just more random. So now that, it actually counts ticks, it looks like. I'm not going to lie to you and say that I totally understand what that's about. My guess is that it's more of like a counter, or essentially like a stopwatch that is like, okay, we have it's counted up to 100. It's time to randomly spawn a boss somewhere, next to somebody. The next big thing that I wanted to discuss is land mounts. So I noticed I did not get this recorded, but I was riding my Venusaur around, and I noticed when I was running around on like little hills, like it would just be the platform would be 1 block high, I'd actually jump off of it and I'd actually take damage riding on the Venusaur. So I thought that was kind of strange, but it looks like they've reduced that from happening now. You should not have as much damage taken when you're riding a land mount and jump off of a cliff. So that's kind of nice. When you're flying, this has been such a big issue for me, at least. Let's say you're trying to catch a Ho-Oh or a Latios, Lugia, any of those flying Pokemon. And you're flying on your Pokemon, trying to throw your Pokeballs at it, but you'll notice the animation for the Pokeball, it just kind of stops as soon as it, falls off. You throw it away, it stops immediately, and it's really hard to actually get into battle with these Pokemon to capture them. So now what they've done, my understanding is that as long as you aim above your mount, for instance, you're riding a Charizard, if you throw above the Pokemon, if you're underneath the legendary, you throw it up towards it, the Pokeball should fly all the way up to the Pokemon, and it should be easier to engage these legendaries now. So that is actually a huge change. I hadn't even thought about it, but I think that's really sweet. The next one, Mega Charizard X tail emits blue flame particles instead of red flame particles. This is fantastic. I will probably cut this video up and show a little animation of it in battle so you guys can actually see what those blue flames look like. That's what I mentioned in the previous video, wanting them to change it, and I think it's going to look great. Hey guys, as promised, this is my Charizard X, my Mega Charizard X, and he does have the blue flames coming out of his tails. I am a little disappointed though. I thought they'd be the brighter blue that you can see on his tail or his mustache. So the pale blue is, I'm kind of hoping they'll maybe in the future go and edit that to be the brighter blue, like the blue, not the... This almost looks like a whitish blue. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. Now on to the fixes for this update. We have a few things here. A lot of the update or fixes for the Mega Evolution is the glitches with Mega Evolution itself. So when you're in battle, if you're battling somebody and you both Mega Evolve, you both will actually get kicked from the server, or that's how it was before. It looks like they should have fixed that issue. They've also fixed the issue with elevator plates where you'd spawn to, or you'd teleport and you'd go to the corner of the plate, or it was something like that. The Mega Ring. Now this is huge. I will actually go back into the game to show you this. The other big thing that I was worried about was the Mega Ring. Well, I wasn't worried about it, but it looked kind of odd. If you guys remember correctly... Oh no, it's getting dark. It's getting dark. Hold on. Oh, let me get some torches. I got no torches. Sorry about that. I am back. I had to go make myself some torches really quick so I could actually show you what I was talking about. But the Mega Evolution Ring, before it actually looked like a giant hula hoop type thing around your arm. And that was a bug where if you actually removed the helmet of your armor, it'd actually go down to the normal size for some reason. So it was an odd bug, but now they finally got it fixed. You can wear your armor, and it looks really great. Or at least I think it does. Let me know in the comments below what you think about it. And yes, this looks fantastic. Oh my gosh. I love the jewel in there, like the little gem, the Mega Evolution gem. It looks great. So good job on that, guys. One last thing I wanted to touch on before I leave you guys for the day is occasionally, if you guys fought the boss Pokemon, you might have seen that they had occasionally posted items after you beat them that had a 0 in the bottom corner of the item, which you wouldn't actually get then after the battle. Jay was telling me that it was a bug that would essentially break the game for you. So it looks like they finally fixed that. So now it won't, when you beat a boss Pokemon, it shouldn't display a stack of 0 for the items being dropped. So that was a nice little bonus, added bonus that they corrected. So anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know this update will definitely bring along a lot of fixes and quality of life improvements for the game itself. And honestly, I think they're great. I honestly can't stand it when you see bugs and glitches that will kick you from the game. I know that happened to me a few times while we were battling with the Mega Bosses. But new Pokemon added, we got a couple of new models updated, which is sweet. That means they're still working on those. Going back, getting all the ones that are still kind of blocky. Slowly but surely, they will fix them all, I'm sure. And then a whole bunch of new Pokemon cries. So if you're new here, please hit that like button, and hopefully I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys!
La 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 la.